Welcome to Planet Saya. What are we going to do today, Saya?
Paint with puffy paint.
Puffy paint. And puffy paint is just made out of shaving cream and food coloring. And we use the sensitive shaving cream just in case Josiah had a little reaction. But so far it seems to be going okay, doesn't it? And you think it smells good too, don't you? It's really puffy right now. When you paint with it, it's supposed to get kind of slimy, and then as it dries, it grows and gets even puffier. It's not supposed to stain because it's just food coloring, but look at Mommy's fingers as she made the paint. So just be careful if you're doing this and try not to get it on the carpet and stuff. We've got towels down, so hopefully Saya won't make a mess, and we've got baby wipes if we need them. All right, Saya, what are we gonna paint today?
A picture of outside.
Okay, so what comes first? Go use the blue
Sky.
and make a puffy sky. Yeah, and we're just painting it with straws right now because that's what we mixed it with, but they said you could paint it with your fingers, but since it dyed my fingers, I didn't know if we wanted to get all into that. It almost looks like puffy clouds, doesn't it? Josiah's a really good artist. He likes to draw and paint all the time, don't you?
The sea.
You might change it into the sea? Yeah. He went through a big underwater phase. We watched octonauts an awful lot, didn't we? And he learned about all kinds of sea animals. And then we went and visited the Virginia Aquarium. Do you remember doing that?
Make the wave.
Yeah, we made waves. And they had all kinds of animals out that you could touch. That was kind of scary, wasn't it? Mommy liked the polar bears. Do you remember the polar bears? What did the one polar bear do?
I don't know.
Remember when it jumped down right beside a daddy?
Look out, kids. Here comes a wave. Flatten the wave.
Yeah. They had one part where you could go. Got it on your finger? Yeah, we're probably going to have blue hands after this is done, but that's okay. We'll take a bath tonight. They had one part of the zoo where you could go and watch. You can just leave it open, it's okay. You could watch the polar bears from underwater. So we were standing in this little clear plexiglass box underneath the water, and one of the polar bears jumped down from one of the rocks from up above. And I don't know if he forgot that the box was there or he didn't realize where he was. And he slammed into the side of the little plexiglass box that we were in. And it scared Daddy to death because it hit the wall right beside where Daddy was standing. And everybody that was in the box screamed. You remember that, Saya? And it felt like the box shook. I don't know if it did or not. They said there was no way that they could get through that, but still, it was a little scary. And a lot of the polar bears like to go up on the top of it and walk.
On the glass?
Yeah, remember where you could see their feet? You could look up in the sky and see their feet. And they were tall enough, their heads were sticking out of the water, but their feet were still in that plexiglass stuff. You done with the blue? Alright, what's our next color? Ooh, red.
This is fizzy.
Now our red, we had to add a lot of red to it. You might have to keep dipping it, buddy. Because every time I mixed it up, it just looked pink. didn't it?
Mixy, mix.
What do you get if you mix blue and red?
Orange?
No.
And what?
Purple.
I'm going to try to make purple so I could make a purple. So I can make look, it's getting brown.
Yeah, those two are just looking kind of brown. Maybe that could be a big rock sticking out of the ocean. If you're making the ocean. Maybe we shouldn't mix colors right now. We'll mix all the colors at the beginning and play with them. I've also heard that you can dye your Easter eggs this way.
Huh?
Yeah, they said you could paint like swirly pictures.
I'm gonna make a better rock.
Well, don't mix the yellow all up in it, because that'll just turn all the yellow brown. Because yellow picks up every color you put it in.
Let's put this fizzy. Look at this fizzy.
Oh, he's like bumblebee striped.
Okay.
But they said you could paint like tie-dye pictures with this stuff on a piece of paper, and then just roll your Easter eggs through them.
Good.
You want to do the greens? We'll swirl it around for you.
Grass. Like grass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to make a volcano in the ocean.
Ooh, that's cool. And maybe after it dries and it turns hard, we can play with our dinosaurs in it. That would be fun, wouldn't it? This Josiah loves dinosaurs.
Let's get lots of grass.
Ooh.
Put the grass around the ocean. The grass is going to be around the ocean.
That seagrass.
I got the grass. I got the kind of grass with the blue in it. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Probably kind of hard to paint with the straw, isn't it? We're gonna have to get us some more paintbrushes.
But we don't have any more.
Mm.
Get 2 greens. Put light green too. Put dark, bright green.
No, we're mixing now.
Oh, this is lumpy grass.
Si's a big mixer. Every time Mommy makes him paints, he always ends up with brown because he likes to mix so much.
Look at the lava coming out.
That's pretty cool. Again.
Watch out, kids. It's going to get on you. Let's add some of the rest of the lava to the volcano.
So I have to get you some more paint. Yeah.
Good. Whoa.
We want to say hi to Mama Debbie and Papa Jim.
Oh,
They're on vacation in Ohio this week. And we've been going down every day and feeding the dogs and the birds. And giving Rosie her shot because my mom has a dog that's diabetic. And every time we go in the house, what do you say?
I don't know.
Every time we go down there, you say, "Where's Mama?" And I have to say what?
She's on vacation.
Yeah. Who's our special guest today?
Wishbone.
Wishbone.
But I'm not going to get him yet because
No, you don't want to get Wishbone dirty. He's too special. We'll just leave him back there. What's the story, Wishbone?
Wishbone's special, but I love him so much that Emily don't get to see him anymore, but she only could see him after, right?
Yeah. Emberly is his little cousin, and she was supposed to be in our video today, but her mommy got sick and she didn't get to come to our house. But she might be here tomorrow. Because what are we going to do?
Get this off of me.
Oh, you got it on your finger again. What are we planning to do when Emberly's here?
Making Scruffy video.
Scruffy video. There's this new toy that's got these little scruffy animals. They look all dirty and they're all matted together. And you take them and you wash them, and then it turns into a pet for you. And we're gonna make a video of that with Emberly because actually it's Emberly's toy. I think she got it for her Christmas or birthday one year. And she's just now big enough to where she can do it because she's only 2 years old. What do you think? And we're also going to go to the library again tomorrow, aren't we?
Or just spilled lava right here.
It's okay. I don't know if you guys saw the video where Josiah kissed a pig. But that was at the library, wasn't it? What else have we seen at the library this summer?
I don't know.
We went and saw the dinosaur guys. Remember the dancing T-Rex guys? And you got to ride a little dinosaur.
We didn't ride Trixie.
Yeah, then they had another dinosaur you could sit on. And it was animatronic. It moved and talked and ate food and burped and did all kinds of stuff.
Was that Trixie?
That was Trixie, yeah. And you could sit on it and get your picture taken, but Josiah was a little afraid of it because it moved, didn't it? It was pretty lifelike. But he did stand beside it and get his picture taken, didn't you?
Ah! Let's make the eel.
But then there was one where it was like a dinosaur on wheels, and the guys would pull you around the library on it. And Josiah rode that one, didn't you? Was that fun?
Get this mixed lava. Look at the lava.
Mm-hmm.
Looks very rare.
And we also did play group.
I want to get this off.
Wash it off with a baby wipe. That's why we brought the baby wipes. We also did play group at the library, and they built stuff with Legos. What'd you build with your Lego?
Top?
Well, it could be a top, and she said you could also use it as a what?
I don't know.
Fidget spinner. Yeah, I think Josiah likes to play with it like a top though, don't you?
What do fidget spinners do?
Fidget spinners are just something for people to play with in their hands if they have trouble sitting still. But tomorrow we're going to go to the library, and they're supposed to have birds and other jungle animals.
Still making my grass.
Okay. Do you think you'll pet one of the birds or the jungle animals?
Are the birds high?
I don't know. Mama has 2 big old birds, doesn't she? She has one of them that's an African gray, and he's huge, and his name's what?
Oscar.
Oscar. And he's kind of mean, isn't he? Yeah, he's kind of ornery. We're kind of scared of him. What's the other one's name?
Little bird.
Little Bird. And I think he's a cockatiel or a cockatoo. I don't know. But they both talk a lot, don't they?
Yeah.
And Momo has
Dogs.
4 dogs, 4 chihuahuas. And the birds make the same noises that the chihuahuas do. Plus, they say a whole bunch of words. And they like to whistle songs. They whistle the Andy Griffith song. And they whistle Charge. And every time you get food out of the refrigerator, what does Oscar say?
I don't know.
What's Oscar say? He says it a lot.
Food?
No. He always goes, "You hear me?"
And they don't hear him.
That just means, "Give me food." And what's Little Bird say?
I'm tweet.
No. He says, "Oscar Reese, big baby." He makes fun of Oscar. He calls him a big baby.
Because he's big and he thinks he's a baby.
Well, because he begs for food all the time, I think. And begs for attention. So he calls him a big baby. So the little teeny bird is calling the big bird a baby. It's kind of funny, isn't it? But Josiah's been going down and helping me feed the animals and clean up after the birds. Make sure all the dogs get petted on and loved on so they don't feel like they're alone. We've been having fun, haven't we? Because that was the ones we put on there first. And it's still staying pretty puffy, isn't it? So we'll have to do an update video and show you what it looks like after it's all done, right?
Is my volcano going to get flat?
I don't know. We still have that science kit with the volcano in it that we need to do too.
Oh, that's okay.
We could do that. That would be cool, don't you think?
No, thank you.
Maybe we could turn it into a dinosaur scene. Because Daddy's been wanting to do a dinosaur video with you, hasn't he?
But he hasn't.
No, he's been busy. What's he been doing?
Fudge?
Daddy has a fudge shop, yeah. He makes and sells fudge and hard candy. But he hasn't been making a lot of fudge lately. Where's he been going?
Kitchen?
No, when he leaves the house. Do you know where he's been going?
I don't know.
Randy's. You remember Randy?
Yeah.
Daddy's friend was in a bad motorcycle wreck and he can't get around very well and do all the stuff he used to be able to do around the house. So Daddy's been going over to his house and he's been building him a deck and fixing some doors and taking down some stuff in his yard and helping him clean up everything. He's being a good friend because Daddy's a nice guy, isn't he? You think Daddy's a nice guy? Yeah.
Put the grass here on the volcano lesson because we don't want to see this, don't we?
You can leave it if you want to, but if you want to cover it up, you can.
Put a little bit of grass on it.
Just to give it more color. Alright, well, I'm going to stop the video because it's almost 20 minutes long now. But we will do an update and show you what the picture looks like, and maybe we'll make a video with our puffy paint picture.
I'm still doing it. I really want to keep on doing it.
Oh yeah, you can keep painting even though we're not filming, okay? Because it's awful fun to do, isn't it? Puffy paints are fun. Alright, let's say goodbye to everybody. Bye from Planet Josiah.